Good morning, guys. It is Monday morning after the Black Friday weekend, after the Gilmore Girls revival, which I'm sure I will have to rant about in this video. I'm exhausted emotionally, physically. I've been trying to get back into my whole watching ASMR before bed, drinking some soothing tea. I put some oil on my wrist to relax me. It smelled really good, and just trying to sleep, because even when Ronan is sleeping, I have insomnia or something. So he is back there complaining because I tried to get him to nap and he didn't want to, so he's grumpy. Grumpy baby, can you get them a smile or something cute? No. He has a cute outfit on today. He's wearing a little sweater and he's wearing, oh, his camo pants. You're so sad. Do you want to go in your jumperoo thingy? Oh yeah, so before I put him in his little jumper, I want to update you guys on what Ronan is eating these days. He's now having some plain yogurt. See, the cows are 100% grass-fed, no grain, and it's whole milk and it's plain, cream on the top, so pretty good for him. And then we mix it with fruit. So this morning he had it with apricot, pear, and apple, and he really liked it. Gotta expand his palate, basically. Okay. Ah, no, I'm stuck. Don't bounce. Okay. Oh, stupid sweater. Okay, you can bounce. No. He grabbed this bucket. It's like a yellow bucket, and he pulled it the other day, and just the sound of it clattering scared him, and he cried so hard. So don't repeat your mistakes. Where's Mama? Peek. Where's Mama? Peek. Where's Ronan? Okay, so he seems somewhat content over there bouncing for now, so I'm going to try and quickly rant about the Gilmore Girls revival. If you don't want to hear any spoilers, skip ahead because obviously I will be talking about it. But basically, I think a lot of other people, I checked out the Facebook page for Gilmore Girls and looked at the last picture they posted, and the top comments on it are very upset, disappointed. That is pretty much how I feel about it. I kind of wish that I could just erase most of it from my brain and just pretend that the ending was actually the season 7 ending. Just because then at least Rory was on a good path, Lorelai was on a good path. It was a pretty much happy ending versus I really didn't enjoy, first of all, the filming for the revival. I thought it was really weird. It was almost musical-esque, which I guess is supposed to be kind of tongue-in-cheek, but I didn't enjoy it. It didn't even feel like Gilmore Girls that much to me. Obviously there were the people, which was nice to see, but the people's plots were horrible, and I don't know, it just, Logan at the end of season 7, I don't like him, but he was on a good path. He was not under his father's thumb. He was doing his own thing. Rory was off to enjoy the world and be successful, hopefully. Lorelai was with Luke. They were gonna get married, which they didn't happen, which seems kind of ridiculous because, in my opinion, at the end of season 7, Luke had matured and had pretty good communication with her about what he felt, what he wanted. They seemed to be on the same page, and then suddenly it's back to they can't even talk about having a baby, and I don't know. It was just really disappointing. Rory, I was disgusted with her when she had that affair with Dean, and then she just kind of deteriorated as a character for me in season 7. But they made it even worse. They put her back with Logan, and she was having an affair with him and being really upset that he wouldn't leave Odette. And it's girl, he proposed to you, so you could have said yes if you wanted to. You don't have to date Paul and then forget who he is and be super rude. That whole Paul thing, I don't know if they thought it was supposed to be funny because they did bring it up multiple times in the show, but it wasn't funny. I mean, I enjoyed the bits with Emily. Emily is a great character. I enjoyed seeing Suki and Michelle and stuff, but in my opinion, Suki, Melissa McCarthy just didn't really snap back into the Suki role. It didn't really feel like Suki to me. I was glad they addressed Michelle's love life. That was nice. And it was nice to see Paris, but Paris was not even doing what she wanted to do, which seems crazy because she's so driven. Like, if anyone could do what they wanted to do and is smart enough to do exactly what they want to do, it should have been Paris. So some people are pretty happy. I mean, I know Lynn's isn't happy with the ending. I'm not happy with the ending, but she was pretty happy with, like, in general, just, like, revisiting the set and everything. I personally feel like it wasted some of my life. I keep on, like, thinking about it random times, like, when I'm nursing Ronan to sleep and stuff, and I get angry. Because, like, why did you spend 20 minutes on that stupid musical number? The jokes didn't really feel like they used to feel. Like, I don't know, it was weird. They were talking about, like, Game of Thrones and, like, Kiefer Sutherland when they should have been talking about, like old movies and things, like, older things, not, like, current events, you know what I mean? So, it was just not good. And the ending was especially not good. Some people are like, she's a genius, she made it full circle so that, like, Jess is her Luke and she's Lorelai basically, and then Logan is her Christopher, and she's gonna have the baby all on her own, blah blah blah. But to be honest, Rory to me does not really seem like a mom type of person. And I mean, maybe Lorelai didn't when she was, like, younger and then she became a really great mom and stuff, so maybe Rory will. But it just seemed kind of cheap. Like, it seemed like lazy writing to me because there could have been so much more. To me, I'm just gonna forget about it. I'm just gonna pretend that Luke and Lorelai got married when they were, like, you know, 30-something. Rory went off to explore the world. She ran into Jess in some tiny bookstore. They rekindled their romance because he has matured and he's the perfect fit for her. And the Independence Inn, the whole crew should be together. Like, I need to stop ranting about it though. But if you're mad about it, let me know. If you loved it, I guess, let me know. But it wasn't very good. And I honestly, some people are like, I want more because they ended it on a cliffhanger. No, girl. I don't want any more. I didn't even want this, I guess. I just thought I did. So I just mixed together some juice and some seltzer, and Ronan over here is in the fridge, and he was just trying to take all these off of here. You're a trouble, mister. With a capital T. You wouldn't like that anyways, I promise. This is sweet ginger chili, like, cooking sauce, so I don't think you'll be ready for that for quite a while. And that's ranch. You definitely don't want that. I don't even really like ranch. It is like 1:20. We've just been playing here on this blanket. I deleted a lot of footage off my camera because I took footage and I kept on, like, either he was crying or I was crying, and it's just been a stressful morning. Let's just leave it at that because I don't want to complain, because sometimes people comment on my videos and they're like, all she does is complain about her baby, and, like, I don't want you guys to feel that way. I love him and he's a delight. It's just sometimes he won't nap, and sometimes he will let me put him down, and he doesn't want me to hold him, and I don't know what to do. I don't know what he wants, so we're just hanging out, not getting chores done, and that's fine. And the puppies are running by. Bye, puppies! But he seems to have calmed down. I mean, he's not crying, so that is a bonus. It's always a bonus when you're not crying. Yeah! No. Mama, 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 mama. Rah, rah, rah. Mama, mama, mama. Na, 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 na. Silly boy. Ronan is finally asleep after like the third time today trying to get him to nap. He really needs it. Fingers crossed that he stays asleep, but I just ate some cheese and crackers, which was much needed. I have a headache and I feel like, you know, not being able to eat or drink a lot because I'm taking care of him, super busy with that, is probably not helping, but my mom says it's because of like the barometric pressure changing around this time of year or something. She said she gets a headache like for 2 weeks straight around this time of year, so I kind of hope that's it, because otherwise it's probably from my eyesight, and that would mean that I have to go to my dad's to go get my eyesight checked, and I really don't want to do that, but I'm trying to push through it and look at this laptop. I'm sure you can tell there's a laptop because there's some kind of weird like lighting happening. I'm currently trying to figure out my holiday card situation, and the camera makes it look really weirdly colored but looks better in person. My problem is that on the website it looks like this, except this picture looks kind of blurry, but it has the option up here to do like a proof so you can see what it looks like, and when I did that it looks like this, which actually makes it clear, like the photo is clear, except this is darker and the picture is much more like saturated than I want, and it's much more saturated than the actual picture, which is over here. I don't know if you can tell any of this. I feel like through the camera they look the same, but in person this one looks normal colored and this one looks way too saturated. So I tried to call their like help number on here and they didn't even answer. It was like, call back some other time. Like, excuse me, miss or sir, I'm trying to get my holiday card out. No. No.
This evening has been so very nice. Hold your hands, they're just like a won't be wrapped up in a tree. I want something to last forever. So kiss me on this cold December night. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting, tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Nice and rosy and comfy and cozy are we. We're snuggled up together like two birds of a feather will be. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.
We just finished watching OK Baby. Sometimes I put it up there when I'm trying to feed him, to distract him. This is like squash, oatmeal, butter, and some garden vegetables, but he doesn't want to eat it. He had like maybe 3 spoonfuls. And this bib says babies were born to be breastfed. It's from WIC. It was free, that's why I'm using it, just because I don't have any clean ones. I'm not like, you know, anti-formula or anything. I believe fed babies are best. It doesn't really matter how, right? And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to feed this baby, but he was having a tantrum earlier because he didn't want to eat any. Come on. Ah. Yeah, good baby. Chicka 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 chicka. Yay! It's 4 o'clock and I am now still trying to figure out this whole Christmas card thing, but I want to show you Ronan's newest joy, which is slapping this cup. It's gonna fall. Oh, it fell. And we pick it up and we put it back on the tray. And we pick it up and we put it back on the tray. And on and on and on and on, but he's enjoying himself, so that's good. Luckily, he can't spill anything. like there's no water in here. What the heck, man? I'm thirsty. You're always thirsty. You want some milk? Hey, you! Peek! What you doing, you naughty kid? Yeah? Say hi! When I was younger, I used to call my reflection Violet. I had a different name. Who's your reflection, Ronan? Is that Benjamin? Ronan, come on. I smell poopy. I smell poop. It smells wicked bad, guys. Like, really, really stinky. P.U. That was... Wow. Sometimes his poops are more solid and they don't smell as bad. This one was disgusting. Disgusting. And lately, he like tries to reach down and touch his pee-pee. Gotta put your socks back on. You see your friends up there? You gotta put your pants on too. You just undid your diaper. Ronan. You're happy now that your butt's clean? You guys say hi to Benjamin? Hi, Benjamin. Hi, Benjamin. Hi, babies. Bronx is laying here. His claw, I think, is stuck in the fabric. And Ronan is obsessed with his paws. So I'm sure he's trying to touch the kitty cat. But at least he's not grabbing his tail, which makes him cry, huh? You don't like that, Bronx, do you? Do you want me to free you? You have to bring your foot forward. There you go. There you go, you're free. This baby Jorn thing is great because you can just sit here and push on his feet or push on this thing and bounce him. And he loves it. And I'm still trying to figure out this Christmas card situation. God damn. Ready? Boing, 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 boing. And then he'll try and thrash his own body and make himself do it too. Yeah! Oh, here you go. You're wild. Wild baby. I can tell when he's tired because he pulls on his ear and he's getting grumpy. But if I fake laugh, then he'll laugh. Ready? Ha ha ha! Yeah. Fake laughter. Currently waiting for my water and butter to boil so I can make some stovetop stuffing because we have had Thanksgiving dinner for the past 3 nights and it's just not going to stop, but we've run out of stuffing, which is the most important part. Oh, do you want me to play with you? These are so fun. Where's your mama? Yeah. You're crazy. Gotta add stuffing. By the way, last night when I was nursing Ronan, I watched Kira's like K-Baby channel video and she did one on like her skincare routine. So I'm trying it out, like not the whole thing, but she said she likes to really like moisturize her skin with you know, organic kind of products like oils and things that don't have any chemicals in them. So I'm trying to wash my face and then I put like the she uses like argan oil, I think. I used whatever is in there, I think. Let's check. It is this almond oil. natural moisturizing oil. So yeah, I just covered like my entire face with that, and then I used the tea tree oil for like little spots to like, kind of dry out any like kind of acne areas. I don't have any pimples, but I have like little spots of like redness like on my forehead where I get oily, or like right under my nose and stuff, so we'll see how that works. I don't know. My skin has never been terrible, but you can always improve. Some turkey and gravy, some sweet potatoes with some marshmallows, some homemade pickles, these are bread and butter, and some stuffing. And Ronan likes to sit here with us when we eat now because he just likes to be entertained, and then we give him a puff. He feels included. Okay guys, it's that time of night. You put your arm back in the sleeve somehow. Eddie? You took it off yourself. Wow. Are you naked? Look at those little man boobs. Bronx, of course, has to be part of it. You're gonna get your fur pulled. Gotta take your socks off. Don't pull his fur. Oh. Is that a kitty? Kitty cat. Yeah. Be gentle. Let's take these pantaloons off. Boop. This is the best time of night for him to do tummy time. You get a burst of energy when you're naked. You're going backwards though. That's Bronx. He's chewing on plastic in the other room. Can you hear that? You're crazy. Is that you? Wow. You're so handsome. Yeah? You want to kiss him? That's nice. That's nice. So I'm going to get some pajamas on this little one, and then he's going to go to sleep, and I'm going to feed Bronx and edit the video, drink some tea, try and get in a relaxed state of mind. So hopefully I can sleep tonight. Fingers crossed. Pray for me. And we will see you guys next time. Good night.